I remember going to the doctor's and being very fascinated to see a pack of cigars on his desk and a smoke in his mouth. Curious, I asked, "Doctor, can I have a smoke?" "No, you can't. It's not healthy." "If it's not healthy, then how come you're having a smoke?" "It's okay for me to do so, but it's not okay for you to do so." Hmm. Now, I think that the reason he didn't allow me to get a smoke is I was 8 years old and he was my dad's friend. And who tells their friend's son who's 8 years old to have a smoke? Needless to say, looking back, I lose some trust for this doctor because he says one thing and does something else. And this is what happens to us. When you say something and you fail to back it up with action, then it makes you look like you don't have integrity and people trust you less. The other day, I was coming home with my family from the mall, and my wife and I were taking off our shoes at the door. And my son, who's slightly less than 2 years, also wanted to do the same. Sensing that, we told him, "Javi, please don't take off your shoes," because we wanted him to get in the house with the shoes. And he did what any smart son would do. He discounted our words and instead followed what we were doing, the example we were showing. So he insisted on taking off his shoes and putting them next to ours outside the house. And in learning contexts, this happens a lot. We tend to value behavior more than the words that we hear, especially when the words we hear are different from the actions that we see. More Than Words is a very famous song, and it's a story about a lover telling their lover that they wish that they could back up their words, "I love you," with actions. And that way, they wouldn't even need to say those words because the lover would already know that they're loved. More than words. You need to look for it and listen to the lyrics. More Than Words is applicable when you think about leading by example. I see my wife stand up after a meal and say, "Let's take our dishes to the kitchen." And my son smiles and takes his own plate or takes my plate and begins walking to the kitchen. So in this case, the words, "let's take our dishes to the kitchen," are followed up by an example, an action that's backing it up, and more than words. So, in conclusion, actions speak louder than words, yes, but words speak loudest when backed up with actions. Second, and maybe even more important, even babies know to look out for more than words. We came with this intelligence right from the very beginning. And third, how will you back up your words with your actions going into this next week? So in the comments below, I want you to do three things. One, share one area in your life that could benefit from a more than words approach this week. Second, I want you to tag or get one person to hold you accountable for this. And third, if you've been here from the very beginning and you told yourself that you'll stick to the very end, congratulations. I want you to type out the word #finisher in the comments below. That way, the people who didn't get to back up the words with their actions would be confused and wonder what's going on. If you're still here, I have a bonus fact. Babies spell the word love Time. It doesn't matter how many times you tell them you love them. If you don't spend time with them, they won't get it. This is another example of more than words. So now it sounds that, yes, indeed, actions speak louder than words, But words are a very powerful way to inspire action. If you think of speeches like, I have a dream, and the impact that they had is very massive. But the actions of the people who made these speeches and spoke these words back up the words that they said. Until next time, I want you to remember to grow the good in your life and grow the good in other people's lives. See you out there, Evans. Words speak loudest when backed up with action. Musomi. Peace.